EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Stroud begins with a pass. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete, and they'll take this down inside 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Oh, Eric. 18.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he's got one. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
It's 2nd down.
11.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. He gets 3.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby. I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour?
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you can create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. Chase Brown now to return it. We'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, Murray's letting it rip. Catch made underneath the back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Murray. The left side caught by Andrews. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Catch made right side by Nakua. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Kyler to throw. Once Andrews outright. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On play action, here's Young. Buying some time left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young escapes the pocket. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's Young. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football back at the opposing 45.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the carry, here's Damian Pierce. Rob flat, first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
32. Drill. 52.
Young working from the gun. And he's got this complete to Damian Pierce. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now Brown on to send it away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Saints pushing for a late spark before halftime. have themselves another 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
That's complete. Nakua on the left side. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Man, that's Nakua. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Throwing again, Murray. Has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short. That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Kyler looking to throw. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
He gets it headed right. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate. That offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, well, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that brings up 4th and goal. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. 1st down, Young. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to throw it. Flush down out to his left. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready. Set.
Young throwing here. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. Lee will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kim, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Tight end going in motion here. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On the double.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he is on third and long. Complete out to the right. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Coughlin brings it in. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Again, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. The bat's got it. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Las Vegas, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Young's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Brown now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. Now Brown on to send it away. Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Saints.
Murray here on 1st down. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
36 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Murray to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
14, Saints 9.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Pierce now on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick 6 touchdown! Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Okay, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them off guard, and all of a sudden now you're defending the lead.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Murray's going to throw for it. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Keller Witherspoon. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops.
15. Raiders 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Pierce now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Right, ready.
Young back to it after the pin. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
43 reps.
Another try following the sack. Go right side and Dobbs has it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. We've gotten whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Kyler throwing here. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Saints clinging to a 1-point lead. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw it. Now still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Second and goal coming up from the 7. They go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Those are the kinds of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Red, yellow, cut, cut. 52 blue. Ready.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. This play goes for 36. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Brown on to send it away. This taken from the 12. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And really, oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets the first before stopping the clock. And even 20 seconds to go. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Green Bay.
that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep it afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best, let's keep on the low. I think you should leave that after the time.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that.
Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road, engine for the streets. You say, I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me holding out on faith. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
I think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever